Hi, it's Dave T here, and if you've got a caravan or indeed a motorhome with a fixed double bed and you're finding that during the night it's kind of bringing you and your sleeping partner together in ways that you didn't intend, then maybe you're suffering from bed sag, and this is a simple fix which certainly works on Bailey caravans and potentially many other fixed beds. So let's get building. So hope you enjoyed that little build sequence. If you do like those kind of little quick sequences where I'm actually creating stuff and building things, then let me know in the comments and we'll try and make more of those. In the meantime, I'm back at the caravan, and welcome to the jigsaw puzzle, which is the storage underneath our fixed bed. Anybody wondering about the quantity of stuff we have there, don't panic too much. It is all very deliberately lightweight stuff, especially at the back. So anything heavy is at the front. In fact, most of the heavy stuff is actually over the axle or at the front of the caravan, and anything that's slightly heavier in terms of stuff that's under the bed is further forward, so it's literally only just behind the axles. So in terms of the leg, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that the one under the bed is actually not exactly the same as the one as I made in the build, and that's because that's this one here. And I've made this for a friend of ours who doesn't have the same model of Bailey, but they have another Bailey which also has a fixed bed, so it works on both of those. And also you notice that the base of the leg that I've made, the one under our bed, I don't know if you noticed in the build video I moved it around different options as to where you could put it. You don't necessarily want to put it in the center as I've put this one here. In fact, I may not want it on the center on this one, in fact, even, because usually the center of the bed is over some or all of the drip tray in the rear compartment where there's an access door. There's a drip tray underneath. So I know on my friend's van we're probably going to have to cut a small section out of that drip tray just so you can move this in place. It won't really affect the effectiveness of the drip tray. On our one we've just put it to the edge, so it looks off center but it doesn't actually fall over. Also you'll notice that on the one that I originally made, which is under our bed here, that one actually is made of effectively what used to be referred to as 2x1 lengths, and at the top it's doubled up. And also if you notice in the build video I put some washers on the bench as other components you might need. And the reason for that is if you're doing it with two pieces like this one here, where there's two pieces at the top here and a single piece of 2x1 down here, then what you can actually do is you can put washers in between the bits of wood to make them slightly wider, and also potentially between the wood and the metal plates to make those further apart. And basically you need them so that it's the right gap so that it can just about hold the central bar of the bed. Now this one actually is probably a bit on the wide side. It easily fits in here. Actually it's almost perfect. So because this was what I would call 2x2, it's actually I think 45 by 50, so you've got two choices just in case your bed frame is slightly different from ours. So that's a very simple fix to a problem which does actually become quite annoying It's a shame that Bailey and some of the other manufacturers don't do something about it to provide some kind of leg, but hey ho. So this is a very easy fix. We've been using this for probably 2 years at least now, this leg, and it just keeps the bed flat so it's not dipping in the middle, because when you look at the actual structure of the bed, it's fairly obvious that regardless of what weight you are, it's going to kind of sag in the middle because there's support around the edges but nothing in the middle, so it's all relying on the strength of that single beam in the middle, which isn't that substantial. So hope that was of interest and helpful. If it was, then please do give it a like, and if you're interested in seeing other videos I make, then please do consider subscribing. But most of all, thanks for watching.